Ho-ho. Sure, dudes. Not bad on the headlight guard and old gnarly old brake cap. We got us some gold, some black. Shit. What the hell? All spray painted and lumpy. We're gonna fix it. Ooh, step one, staple on that quilt batting so it won't look all irregular. That'll mush around real nice and make it look real good, boys. Seat's done, about to throw it on here in a minute. Oh, put it on this back plastic and put all the brackets back on. Start reassembling, dudes. So I got the seat cover on eBay, boys. Maybe I could pull it a little tighter in the front here. I may do that. Mayer Rear Plastics, I bought the whole kit that came with the front rear and the tank sides and the headlight bezel. So I'll drop that link in the description as well. Makes it a lot easier. Well guys, started right here with the headlight and the front end. Front fork boots, the forks are rebuilt. We're gonna start wiring some stuff up, get this motor in here. Get the engine in, get the swing arm on, get the back wheels on, put the front wheel on. Test fire, dudes. $28 on Amazon. I'm gonna use some of it. I'm gonna show you how, but bottom line is, I was shopping for front brake lines for this machine and it's $40. So I just got a front brake line for 28 bucks. I have a master cylinder I may use, but put a different handle on it, but we'll see about that. Yeah, she's designed to go on the right side, so I'm probably just gonna use another master that I have in this line, and then I'll save this for another ATV, guys. But the brake line saved me some money for sure, and she gonna work just like a regular brake, and it's a steel braided line. We're good to go. I mean, let the Polaris slide, please. Got the front fender on, dudes. This front brake cable is gonna work nice. Right down to the front brake. I'm gonna use obviously the stock caliper. I would put the front wheel on, but it'll make it pretty unbalanced for me, so I'm not gonna do that. Shoot. I don't know what's next. I'm gonna have to take me a look here. See what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna need a hand getting the engine in there probably. So we're gonna do that tomorrow. Getting what I can done today. All right, front tire, dudes. That sweet gold hub we painted. Got the brake on, new wheel. Too bad, boys. What do you think? Oh yeah. Parker's giving it a shot. This stuff worked good, David. And no dust. We could probably run it without the vacuum. Getting this carrier greased up, guys. When you get these new carriers, this grease cert isn't, accessible for once you've installed it. So you better go ahead and grease her up real good, boys. Shoot, new carrier. The ultrasonic cleaner with some degreaser and stuff. Try and bring a little life back to them before I strap it back together, because it's dirty as hell. And I'm gonna turn down the volume on it. Might find me some more pieces to put in there. As I'll show you the chain and sprockets, I'll drop the link. I don't remember if it's Amazon or eBay. I already got the front one on. Gonna get the back two on, or the back one on in the chain. Shoot, what do you think, boys? This axle's kind of hideous. Should I go real old school? I have an extra set of fork boots here. Should we go real old school on them, or tell me what you think? All right, guys, for whenever you're out there restoring something, right, or putting something together, I got various hardwares. I got a couple drawers in that box and the other one with hardware in it. Here's the thing. Some of these bolts are hard to come by. I don't have a big old axle bolt, or I don't have a big old motor mount bolt, per se, that's this long. So basically what ended up happening was, in the attempt to take this motor out, we're knocking on some bolts here and there. Some of them are seized up. You're gonna end up with some messed up threads. This one in particular did it to me. I took a file to it there for a second, you know what I mean? I took this to it to get her cleaned up enough to where that we could throw on this mother right here. And guys, I'll put this in the description, but basically you put the old bolt in the vise, you drive this onto it with a drill or hammer drill or with the socket if you want, with a little oil, cuts new threads, bada bing. Save the bolt. Now, if I had to get that bolt from these scavengers on eBay, it probably would have cost me 40, 50 bucks. I've used this kit many times, and it usually does the trick. I've got a few different variations of them in here. This is the oh shit drawer. Pullers. If you get in here, you're like, man, you got your damn... People told me I don't have an impact driver. It's right there. Guys, you don't want to see me in this drawer. Strip nuts, dude. Usually the easy outs are in here. You get the helicoils in here. Come on, guys. If you see me in this drawer, get out of here. Just go. Go, because you finna catch the blame. I'm not even shitting you. You're going to catch the blame. I don't even know what this is. I don't know what that is. So look at this old clamp. Grimy, greasy, dirty, probably stinky. Here. Yeah, it stinks. All this stuff looks like shit. These sprocket bolts, we're going to reuse them. Probably could have got some of the grime off of these first, but I'm going to sandblast them real quick. And boys, so here's what you do just to keep all your product, all your stuff fresh. Dump it right back in the bucket when you're done. Empty this out, cover it with a tarp. It won't get a bunch of water in it. And it'll save your business a lot of money. Same thing we were talking about earlier. These type of bolts can be expensive. Just clean them up with the sandblaster. Look at that. You can even see which way it goes now. This is outside right there, bigger than... See? Cleaned her up. That way you don't have big old... If this thing was all rusty when I put it on, it's just going to be a big old blight on this axle, even though I'm stuffing it all into that now that I think about it. Getting this rear axle on, it's always nice to have your manual so you don't have to look online to find out how to do stuff. But look, they used to sell the Hondas with the bald tire. Anyways, no wonder I always get them like this. But it don't matter. This is the point. Shows you every piece. Now these are left-handed threads. Lots of times, if you're concerned about something having a left-handed thread, you got to think, this is going to spin forward the whole time. So with the left-handed thread, it's going to constantly keep this tight. Does that make sense, guys? You drive this nut back with the left-handed thread, this one as far on there as you can. You got this little housing that holds this retainer clip in, and then you tighten it back this way. Everything lines up. So, what is that, 2-inch? 2-inch spacers on there, boys? 350X going together, dudes. Oh my goodness. Getting some work done. So if you got this Harbor Freight lift, I'll show you how to do your front tire. You got your jacks there, look. Barely even lift her, she's almost balanced. Make it easy, put that tire on, boys. Matter of fact, I could probably set it all the way on the sprocket and the brake. Yeah, I know. I can set it right there, dude, and just let it practice its wheelies. It's gonna practice wheelies till I get back. Gold hubs, boy. Ooh. Got the chain and sprockets on. Kicking it old school with the fork boots on the axle, dudes. These bolts aren't wanting to go in. I don't know if the threads are boogered up, but we hit her with a little big shot. Put the tapper in it and give her the gentle treat. Put new threads in it, baby.
This thing, oh, this is gonna be wrong.
So what's good, boys? Same kit, same bike, stripped out bolt, or stripped out threads, or just tore up threads. Shoot, it's saving me time now. I can't just go get another frame or want to be drilling out. And even if you have to punch it all the way out and just shoot a big one in, you can. You know, you can drill it out that big, shoot that sucker in there, put a different size bolt in it. Me and Buster getting the pegs on, boys. Ooh. Ooh-wee. We're gonna work on them brakes tomorrow. Got the grab bar on, guys. I'll put the link in the description for it. Custom made to order 350X grab bars. Dang, pretty nice. So I bought some fork boots, and eBay sent me ones that were too big, but I was like, you know what, back in the day, they used these for axle covers, so who knows, maybe somebody will appreciate it. Even with it cut, oh, you just tried to put it on? Yeah. Got you. Dudes, 400EX exhaust. Let's see how she ends up. Oh boys, piecing together this Mega Bomb FMF fart factory pipe. Dudes, we're almost there. It's gonna work, couple little tweaks. It's gonna be it's gonna be happening. You got the Amazon muff? Are you pulling the secondary muff out of it?
Taking the choke
Taking
out.
the V out. Whew, this 350X is almost done. We're having to custom build this exhaust a little here and pull her out and, you know, tie some stuff in here. There's gonna have to be like a couple things that had to be done. Oops, that's the wrong way. It's not even the right piece, y'all. Some of this type of stuff gonna have to go on. Get all this cleaned up. Booja. You know what's goofy though? Is the fact that we're probably not going to use that piece right there that you're buttoning it up to.
It's all right. It gets us back to the general vicinity of where it needs to be.
Just a light little. And then he huffs a marker, and then what do you do after you sniff it? You undo it, and you just like get a cap, bust the top off, and just like install it back. Like it's
puffing the whole time I'm welding. This is how you stay awake.
You know what? Welding ain't fun, boys. So David finally got here. We're supposed to be modifying my brand new exhaust, dudes, to fit on this 350X. 400EX style. And he said thanks because he's welded on some freight trains and some little pipes underground that nobody sees, that he should be working on a 350. We'll just have to see what kind of work he can do. You welding my carburetor, bro?
No, not yet.
Not yet?
In a minute.
I've been pretty close, man. I mean, once hitting the motor, I got it sticking out now.
You got it all
the
the
think, man? Does it look good?
Dude, so
It
that's why I had
was-
to pay
you know,
for
it was.
17 pie cuts?
Yeah, I mean, it was up against this hose here, and I got you away from it.
And then,
What was that? $65 plus $200 for me to weld it up like that. I mean, that's cheap.
and then do you have a receipt for the metal though?
No, man, I had it at the house.
I'm wondering
I
about,
gave you a discount.
dude, you went through 4 chop saw blades
Yeah.
to cut that many pie cuts.
But the welds are clean.
Then you blew Mocos all over it,
No,
dude.
man, that's pro.
People are gonna,
People can't even TIG weld like that.
I'm just worried that,
It's tight, dude. Look on the inside. Look how smooth it is. It's so good. It's gonna flow so good.
dude, the inside of it's so
Amazing.
Run! You put your finger in that bitch and pull it back. It's gonna cut you so bad. Oh my goodness. Well,
Good, man. We got it away from the head like you wanted it.
and this is how Dylan showed you how to build his.
Yeah. That's how he does all the headers on the race cars.
Race cars, and on his 350X in particular. So it looks like you started really catching your groove somewhere about here, right? Who did this one though?
All my good shit's on the backside.
And you want to get all the good stuff and hide it in the back. That way, you know, you don't want to make
Because
the
if I
engine
did
look
it all
bad.
like the back, this would be like $600.
Oh, gotcha. So I'm getting charged for part times.
Yep. It's a sleeper build. They see that shit? They don't know. They don't even know what's coming.
Yeah,
Look at
they
this
expect,
janky.
they expect that it's gonna be all good.
Man, this got pop-up piston in it.
Pop-up welds on the fucking.
3/4 of a cam in it. Fucking legit.
Fucking 7/8 of a valve stem in that bitch. Let's make her work. You gaped this bitch out. You gaped her out. It's taking a little bit of custom. He kind of snotted on this one part, but maybe it's because the gas was off. Maybe he said he thinks he can clean it up.
Wait till I get done with this one, boy.
It's 4-stroke, so I mean, that's pretty much the fart chamber.
An 8 2-stroke.
Here, we're doing spot welds on it.
I don't know. We'll just figure it out.
Okay.
Just work it. Just work it out.
Yeah, buddy.
Shit, done.
Now you got the
Now
JB
put your
weld.
JB on there so it don't leak.
Hopefully that's the way she goes. Got the new clutch cable put on. If you guys don't know how to adjust your clutch cable, they say you're supposed to be able to put a daggone dime in between there without tension, and you can. Good deal. That's on. I blasted this piece of crap. It was all crusty. I've got a new brake caliper here I got on eBay for the 350X. We're cleaning up the bracket. Gonna make sure it's gonna work with our setup. Nobody look at this. Come get you some, coyotes. Shoot. Get up in there, boys. New brakes. Make sure the bolts are clearing. Yep, because I had to put a washer on them. They're a little long. But they good. They good. A little Loctite on them. We good to go. Now we're going to put this line on. And I got a brand new back brake set up for this 350X for less than
$3.
no. It was $29 for the caliper on eBay, 32 or 27 bucks, and this piece was 19. So $46, brand new rear brakes.
No, we don't know if they work.
We're gonna rebuild the front ones. Nope. What do you mean? Why won't they work? Oh, boys, we made her work. Pretty much factory. Rear brake system there. It's good to go. I'm about to bleed her. Shoot, boys. Got us back brakes, heck yeah. Well, clamp pushed the pistons in, so we're gonna clean it up with the air compressor, see if we can get this front caliper to work. It's alright, it's alright. Looks good. Got the front brake done. It's a little wonky, but she's good, she good. Just threw the muffler on there, getting some stuff cleaned up around here. Got my muffler in, so we're gonna make that happen next. I got the end of this stock pipe cleaned up a little bit. Or stock mid pipe, I guess. I'm gonna weld her in there. Tack that there for a second. Put the muffler on. She should be done. Slap me a little tack on it. We'll see how close we are. I think this will be perfect. See how she looks from back here. Oh yeah, dudes, that's gonna work. Weld this up. I will wrap it, and that'll be that, boys. Might as well see if it's gonna fit. Whew, about time to ride her. Just got the exhaust on, boys. Not too bad. It's looking good, dudes. Gotta wrap the slob job on this sucker. Gonna wrap the mid pipe there. Put the air box in, air filter on. Test fire this sucker. Ooh, oiling her up. Not too bad, dudes. Finally gonna see if she want to crank up for us or not, you know? Whew. Uh-oh, don't look at that. That's what was left of a one-time good muffler, maybe full of pine cones. Who needs 350X parts? We got the fuel on, boys. I'm assuming she's sparking. This is all hooked up right, so I'm gonna give it a few kicks, and if it don't start, then we're gonna check for spark, but I think she's right. Boys, it's got fuel in her. I got the old turkey on. Give her a cycle through or two. So I see an issue here, guys. Come here, Bubba. We're gonna have to adjust either this or the valve clearance because you can see it here. It's like this decompression cam's clicking. Did you see that moving? Mm-hmm. You're supposed to do that. So I'm gonna assume that's either right here in the head or I'm gonna need to adjust this, but I'm not gonna run it anymore because that's not good. You don't wanna run it when you hear that type of sound. So it's gonna be something to do with this decompression cam or decompression system. It may just be the way that cable's done, and we had to make a bracket for it. We didn't have one. You see this right here, Bubba? We had to make this bracket, so we might have to do a little bit of an adjustment here or there, but man, she fired up. I didn't smell no oil burning. So guys, I don't know if you could hear this sucker moving a minute ago, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna loosen this just a hair and give it a little more play, because it's like it's being pulled constantly. So I'm gonna get me some wrenches here. It fired right up, which is, you know, good, but I could hear the ticking right away. I'm gonna get up in here, adjust this, and let's see if it makes any difference. That's a little better, but I'm gonna warm her up, check the valves on it. Because I can still just hear the ticking. And it isn't this, because I'm feeling it. It was this before. You hear that? Now it's either... It's definitely valve related. It needs a valve adjustment for sure. What's up, dudes? I hope you enjoyed the rebuild. Please like and subscribe. And I tell you what, Part 3 is just going to be ripping it. If you want to see it go up for sale, jump on TimeMachinesatvs Instagram. I'm going to put it up as soon as this video is over with. And I'm still riding it. You know, we got to break it in tomorrow, and I'm going to get some riding footage of it, a little bit here and there, and then get you guys a third video. It was a lot of fun. These and the 350Xs I like. So I like the 250Rs a little better, but I mean 350X, that's about as close as you can get. And you know, they're all just trying to be a Tri-Z, really. Yamaha nailed it. Anyways, dudes, you know, if I get a Yamaha, I just leave it just like Yamaha made it every time I buy a Honda. You gotta tweak them a little bit. You gotta tweak it. Let's give you a quick rundown of this sucker and see what you think. All these links I'm gonna put in the description, guys. So if you're a 350X enthusiast, maybe you could use some of this stuff. Oh, seriously? That's what I get for messing with that decompression lever. It got me. Dudes, I'm posting her up for sale right meow on TimeMachinesatvs Instagram. Get up in there, guys. Give us a follow. Lots of other machines on there, and we've dedicated to be putting these things on there first so our followers can find them and have a shot at buying them rather than, you know, some jerk off on Marketplace getting them. Dudes, if you enjoyed this 350X build, I got an 05 Banshee. If somebody doesn't come get it by Wednesday, it may be next on the list. Otherwise, I'll show you what it is, cat. Here's what's next, dudes. Okay? Whew, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. This is what we're going to jump into next, guys. So be sure and click on that subscribe button, dudes. Share these videos to your friends. And lots more to come, fellas. Lots more already on the channel. So next video Tuesday. We got How To Tuesday coming up. Basically going to show you guys how to tune a carburetor. Probably be starting with that 350X, and we're also going to show you how to clean them, identify them, show you the differences between them, how to conquer them. You know what I mean? I ain't never met a carburetor. I'll replace a carburetor. I'll farm that shit out if I got to, but it's easy stuff, guys. It needs rebuilt. It's 05, and if it doesn't sell pretty quick, I think I'm just gonna do it. Guys, if you didn't see the first video, the whole rebuild of this 350X, get on there. We did a motor rebuild on it. It was a total piece of crap when we got it. And you know, now it can look itself in the mirror. Maybe finally that Honda can look itself in the mirror and not be ashamed of itself and just not getting run train on by tweakers no more.